The starfish on the shore, you can make a difference. There was once an old man who lived in a small coastal village. A quiet soul, he found peace in nature, especially in the mornings by the sea. Every day at dawn, he walked along the shore. He listened to the waves crashing, the seagulls calling, and watched the golden sun rising. This walk was not just a routine. It was his way of connecting with life, with himself, and with the world. But one morning, everything changed. The night before, a fierce storm had shaken the coast. The winds howled, the sea roared with anger. When the old man returned to the beach the next morning, he saw something heartbreaking. The beach was covered with starfish. Thousands of them, scattered like lost souls on the sand. The tide had retreated and left them behind. Without water, they would dry up and die under the rising sun. He stood silently, overwhelmed by the sight. Then, he bent down. He picked up one starfish, gently tossed it back into the ocean. He took a few steps. Picked up another. And another. His movement was slow, deliberate, and filled with care. There were thousands, but he didn't stop. It wasn't about how many. It was about doing what he could. A young boy appeared nearby, watching the old man. Curious, the boy walked over and asked, "Sir, what are you doing?" "I'm saving these starfish," the man replied. "If they stay here, they'll die in the sun." The boy looked around, amazed by the number. "But there are so many," he said. "You can't save them all. What difference will it make?" The old man bent down, picked up one starfish, tossed it into the sea, and said, "It made a difference to that one." The boy was silent. Something changed in his eyes. He looked at the old man, then at the starfish lying helplessly. He knelt down, picked one up, and threw it into the water. A small smile crossed his face. He did it again. And again. Side by side, the old man and the boy continued. Two hearts, one mission. People passing by stopped and watched. Some laughed, some shook their heads. But some understood. They saw the quiet power of compassion. A woman joined in. Then a fisherman. Then a group of children. What started as one old man's act became a wave of kindness. They couldn't save them all, but they saved many. Time passed. The boy grew up. He never forgot that morning. He became a teacher. Not the richest man, but rich in meaning. He didn't just teach lessons from books. He taught lessons from the heart. Every year, he told his students about the starfish. One afternoon, a young girl came to him after class. She was struggling, in school and at home. Tears welled in her eyes. "I feel invisible," she whispered. "Like I don't matter." The teacher listened. And then, gently, told her the story of the starfish. And when he said, "It made a difference to that one," he looked at her and added, "You matter too." She wiped her tears. And she smiled for the first time in weeks. That girl later became a social worker. She helped children find safety, hope, and homes. She told them stories. Held their hands through the dark. She passed on the starfish story. And the belief that they were not alone. The legacy continued. Like waves, each act of love reaching further shores. The story of the starfish is not really about starfish. It's about you. And me. It's about the little things. The moments we think are too small to matter. But they do. They always do. When you help someone believe again, when you show up when no one else does, you are making a difference. Even if it's just to one person. To them, you are the world. So the next time you think, "I'm just one person. What can I really do?" Remember the old man. And the boy. Pick up a starfish. And throw it back. Because to that one, you are everything. And here, we believe in the power of one act. because that's how change begins. See you next time.